Good morning. These guys are always waiting for their food too. Hi. Johnny's out here on a short 4-minute break to say hello. Good morning. He's been doing a great job keeping the kittens with him until we get up. Sometimes they're not too happy about it.
No, they are not.
I got an Amazon package first thing. Yay! I ordered a pair of scissors. Maybe that's my scissors.
Yeah, it says Marianne Miller.
Does it save me? Okay. Yay. Yeah, our packages seem to always come in the morning, and then our mail comes later in the day, and sometimes if we get a second package. There's my scissors. Love the size of the box.
That is huge for a scissors.
Yeah, it's 9-inch. And something else? I don't know what that is. We'll have to open it.
Not something,
It's-
2 things.
Huh. I don't know what it is. I'll look.
So now the cats have
Another box. Oh, that's right. You took out their other box.
well, that was huge.
It was huge. You need scissors to open the scissors?
Yeah, these scissors, to open the scissors, they really, that bubble, blister packaging, whatever you want to call it, it wrapped right up to the edge of those scissors.
They weren't going to be floating in the packaging.
They were not going to be. It shrinks
All
right
right,
up
put them
against
on
the
your hands and see what you think.
Humongous. Well, they do feel like they would be really sharp. They feel really smooth. You know, they have that.
Right, we haven't abused this pair. All the other ones we have, we've abused. It's not that we don't have scissors, or just not. And I got the adhesive off, and that, you know, they're just really kind of dull now. These were key fob covers I ordered off of Amazon. A red one.
Ooh.
They mimic the actual Tesla one. The actual Tesla one is $20.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
And these were, I don't remember, but a lot less than 10. I think closer like to 6 or something.
Well, gosh, and they even have the fancy little presentation
box and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So the red one is going to go on my fob for Ruby, which currently has a black one. The black one on my Ruby fob is going to go on Dawn's Ruby fob.
Right.
And then the other black one is going to go on my Model Y fob. So Dawn will be playing switcheroo.
Right.
And the red one actually says Model X. And the black one actually says Model 3. There aren't any out there, Tesla or anywhere, that say Model Y. My Model X one that I have on my key fob that Tesla gave me when we got Ruby, because I had one lying around, actually says Model S on the bottom of it. So, you know, hey, we're just continuing on with the, you can't really tell what car it's for with the key fob. But it, yeah, all I was trying to say is these, in the picture on Amazon, they show a little Tesla T there, but these don't have it. And I'm sure that's because I got in trouble for having that on it. Anyway, there you go. I don't normally film in the bathroom. But I have a Christmas gift suggestion for guys, for their wives and girlfriends, and even teenage daughters for Christmas or birthdays, anniversary this year. This dual bar shower rack, shower curtain rod that Don got me when I moved in 2013 at my request has been awesome. He's got it in studs, so it's not going to fall. It can handle a good bit of weight. I'm sure I've had 20 or 30 pounds on it with wet clothes before. It's awesome when you're sorting your closet, wanting to dry things that are delicate. I use it all the time. I don't know how I would live without this rack. I even think I wish Don would put one of these in Johnny's bathroom. I don't leave the clothes up there a long time, but I do put them up there. And since we have an air vent in this bathroom, it's kind of like having a clothesline and things get dry. So this is the stuff that I got from Guardian Angel yesterday and washed gently and wanted to take good care of. And these things are not expensive. They're really not. Like I said, this one's been here for 7 years now. Ours does have a seam in both bars. And we had to switch to loops on the curtain rod that don't come off, because the ones that are open-ended, they would get caught, and sometimes they would come off, and that was a pain. But otherwise, with these closed loops for the curtain, we don't notice. You can buy one that's one piece, but it's much more expensive. I think the seam is no big deal. I'll put a link to one in today's video description for someone I find on Amazon that looks comparable to this one. This one, I believe, came from Home Depot, but again, it's been a long time. So if you don't, it also gives you a curved shape to the shower curtain, and it gives you a little more room in the tub when you're in there taking a shower. So I think there are a lot of women that would appreciate having an updated shower curtain rod. So Don just got done doing the key fob silicone cover switcheroo.
Yep.
And
I have to say, these inexpensive silicone, this is the legitimate Tesla silicone.
Right, the Model S fob. You see it says Model S.
Yeah, so it had to be stretched tight to get it on the Model X. Right, it's
really, the Model X fob is the largest one, and it's really a little, the fob is big for this cover.
Yeah. I'm just saying is that the quality of this silicone I can't tell. Of course, you know, who knows? The texture feels good. As you can see, the Model X fob and the Model 3 fob.
Or Y fob, side by side. You can see the difference, yep.
But I'm very impressed, and it seems to be working well.
And it does say X on the bottom.
Yeah.
And
that
3.
says 3.
3. They don't have a Tesla doesn't have a Y one printed yet either. Yeah, you would think in advance of launch, something as inconsequential as a piece of silicone, they could get the manufacturer to print some other ones. Yeah, there's the little baby Model Y. I'll put the link to the silicone covers in the description. The only thing it's missing is the little tiny Tesla T in the front. These don't have it. You know, buried down in my purse, barely ever to see the light of day. I would like it, but I don't need it.
Hey, buddy. Yes, I'm here. Hi, Tuxie. Hello, buddy. Is that your sleep spot this afternoon? Just don't bother Panther.
Don has gone under the depths of the house to try to overcome giving us all kinds of troubles turning devices on and off today, this time the dehumidifier in particular. We're headed to the landfill in the GMC. Don normally leaves the van and the GMC plugged in with a battery minder so that the battery doesn't run down, but I guess the last time we drove it, which was a couple of weeks ago, he didn't plug it in, and it does happen to be dead. So thankfully this is not the old days where we have to back out the van and open up both hoods and do the jumper cable thing. He's just headed to the garage to get his battery starter, you know, little powered battery pack thing, and he'll have us fired up here in no time. The battery pack wasn't charged, so Don had to go old school. Yay! I think Don's wishing we were driving Jules or Ruby today. Every time somebody says they had a problem with their Tesla, just remember all those ICE cars, they give you all kinds of trouble too. Tire issues. So this housing development here on the left is really springing up, and the new elementary school over here was of course completed and ready to start the school year, except for no kids were actually sent to the school. Sort of a shame. Brand new school, never had a child set foot in it yet.
Liable to sit there for a couple, 3 more years.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Johnny seems to be doing very well with his remote learning. I think for him and the way his teachers in school are handling it, and you know, the grade that he's in, which is the 10th grade, his age, his sense of responsibility, it's working just fine for him. I'm sure other people with younger children or different children may be having different experiences, but ours is pretty positive at this point. So what did you mean?
I was more from the standpoint of not that the virus is going to keep kids at home. Hopefully by then we'll have what we need, or we'll be on the other side of this for ever how we get on the other side. I was thinking more from the standpoint that how we educate children, the shakeup, the pandemic is causing us to rethink this. How do we educate kids? And it's possible when we get to the other side that maybe we will have some new lessons learned, best practices, new way of thinking when it comes to education, and that school may not be needed. Now, I don't know that that's the case, but I'm just saying it is possible.
Oh joy, here we are at the landfill. The pallet and electronics is over there. I'm noticing how many empty containers they have ready to go. That is different from the old process where the truck would show up with the container and drop one off and take one with him. I guess they have more in circulation now. This area here is recyclables, and obviously up there where all those people are is where the trash is and the cardboard. It's kind of a sad state of affairs when during the pandemic, even going to the landfill is kind of exciting. I never mind being out of the house for a car ride. Obviously, I prefer to be in a Tesla, one of the Teslas, but a car ride's a car ride. I try not to watch too hard what people are throwing away, because inevitably every time I am over here, I am mad that people are throwing perfectly good stuff in the trash that they should be taken to the thrift store. I don't care which thrift store. Obviously, I prefer Guardian Angel, but any thrift store would be better than the landfill. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Don's gone inside here at Mr. Ball's Berries and Produce to get our eggs. We were down to 6 eggs, I think. He's got firewood stacked up here for winter. He's planting something over here. I'm trying to figure out what this is. I don't know. Can't be watermelon. It's too late in the season. They wouldn't be done in time, I don't think. Some sort of squash, maybe? I don't know. His chickens are back here in the back to the left of the red barn. He's got his girls back there somewhere. Of course, he gets eggs from local people too that bring him eggs, but his chickens are back there somewhere. He does his nuts, his pecans that he sells in this little building back here. He cracks them back here, and then they actually remove the shells while they're sitting around waiting for people to come in over here at the little produce stand. We've been buying eggs from him for a long time now, over 7 years. This is the old family house here. They're not living in it right now. Pretty red barn. That looks like a good one.
Yeah.
You got a melon and a...
Yeah, I got a cantaloupe and a watermelon. I like cantaloupe. Or mushmelon.
It makes sense. It's a fall crop, a cold weather crop. It's collards, he says. Well, here's all our spoils from the farmer today. Watermelon, cantaloupe, pecans, peaches from South Carolina.
Yeah, peaches.
And a lot of eggs. They're trying to communicate with me that they would like some food. Hi guys. Nighttime on the left and midnight on the right. I've been leaving this box up here because every cat likes a box. Is that your spot now? Hey bud. Yeah, that's your spot? Okay. I think I could get you guys some food. Don's off on his run. Tux is in the nap position. I'm gonna go for a drive in Ruby and play pogo. Johnny is packed up and ready to head to his dad's for the weekend. Well, it's only 82 out there today, and the environmental park is pretty busy. There's basically nobody over here at South Park. They're putting in a bigger patio area next to the splash pad. There's always been an umbrella and one bench, but I think it's going to be bigger now. And you know, the baseball field's empty too. There comes Don. I'm sitting over here in my nice air-conditioned car while he's setting a good example. Love you.
Hey there.
Hey there. Let's face it, I knew when I was 8 that I was never going to be a runner. I even tried for a while back in the 12, 13 time frame a couple of times to run with Don. It's not ever happening. He hates the gym. He would not go do group exercise if someone gave him a free membership, because you've got to do it at a certain time, and you know, it does cost to go to gyms and stuff like that. Me, I'm all about that group exercise. I want to do better than other people at Taekwondo. I want to go longer than other people at Jazzercise. Yeah, so it's just a totally different kind of thing. And I can't do that stuff anymore. I'll mess with my back. Anytime I start to do like movements like I really want to do, it's not a good thing. So I'd rather be pain-free and sit in the air-conditioned car than go do that exercise and be hurting for days after doing it. It's not happening for me. So I appreciate Don getting out there though, because he's doing everything he can to keep his health just exactly like it's supposed to be, doing really good. Proud of him. Okay, technically it's rain today now. While Don cools off from his run, he's working on my ring light. It keeps on intermittently not working properly.
Right.
So, surprise, surprise, the inline switch appears to be okay, but the USB-A connector, Don says he thinks is bad,
Yeah.
which would explain why plugging it into some things works and other things doesn't work. Seemed to be the one battery in the house must have been tighter or better, and it would work with that, and then other things it wouldn't.
Yeah, I ordered a lifetime supply of these Type A ends, so I have some that I can solder, cut this one off and solder a new one on.
Yay! But tomorrow, because he says he's hungry. So there's a fine line between numerator and denominator.
That's right.
Yeah, only a fraction will understand.
That's right.
We are having Friday night nachos.
Amen.
There's a lot of cheese on there. I just put so much salsa on it you can't see it.